Hello everybody, this is YDYT and I'd like to welcome every single one of you back to a brand new episode on the Stressmonster101 Patreon server. So today guys, we're starting out here in a roofed forest, which was a little bit of a pain to find, but some of the other awesome patrons on here helped me find it. We're currently really close to Rum Soaked Chicken's base, which is just up there, as this was the only one I could actually find that they directed me to. So here we are, and I'm about to start work on my proper base building sort of thing. So let's head right on back to where we're currently set up, and I'll catch you there. Okay guys, here we are back at where we're basing. Our silly little hut thing that we have been living in that we tore down is just down there, and I think we're going to want to put our main sort of current living area up here, and I've got a bit of a vision for what I want to do. So I'm going to start by tearing out tons of space so we've got a nice big flat area, and then obviously we'll come back later and change the landscape a bit because it doesn't look any good if everything is flat. It just looks unnatural. So we're not going to have everything be flat, but for now I'm going to make it flat so it's easier to build on, and then we're going to adjust as needed. And I've got a bit of an idea of what I want to do. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to execute it though, as it's going to be a wooden house, which if you know me, you know I'm more of a fan of stone builds, I guess. Like, I'm not really sure, I just prefer to build with stone. I guess I'm like the more colors, I guess, that you can blend with it. But yeah, we'll hop right on into this. So I'm going to tear all of this out, and then I think today we're going to start working on a lobby building. Or, I'm not sure lobby is the right term. You'll see what I mean. An entranceway sort of thing. And the reason that I feel that we're doing this today rather than what I had originally planned, which was to sort out the elytra and all that, is because I feel that somewhere to live is more important than flight currently. As our little hut down here, I guess we'll call it a hut for now, it isn't exactly suitable for living in. So yeah, we gotta sort out a better living quarters. So we may do that next episode, the elytra. Also, you've probably noticed it's been quite a while since the last episode, and I guess I just haven't really had any inspiration to play on here now, but I've got a good bit now, so I figured let's get right onto it. Especially considering I've officially finished on the Wells Night Gaming Patreon server, so that's no longer my main project. So I think I'll grab some stuff and we'll get right on into this. Okay, so I've got some dark oak pillars here, and I think this is a good starting point. And then we're going to mark out some space for some windows here, following the design that I would typically use for windows, which I don't have much expertise building houses, so this is like the only design I do, but this is how I quite like windows with then glass panes in the middle there. I think that looks really good. So then we're going to replicate that on this side. And we'll get the glass panes later because I don't really have a way of touching them in case I don't like what we've got. So I think this is a decent enough start. And then I think we'll do a spruce door because it looks good with the other blocks we've got here. That's not right, it's like that. Wonderful. And we'll put it here so we get the depth feeling of it. So I think that's a pretty decent start. And now I think I'm going to start to head up a bit, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've got this whole front set out here, and I think I quite like it. So I think that if we put our detailing block in here like this, and then the same here, and then in this big space up here, it'll look quite good. And I've got a bit of a vision for the roof, which we're going to get onto right about now once I've got this whole thing sorted out nicely. And I don't know why, but I really like these big sort of windows that have really no point to them, because obviously you can't see out of it because it's covered by spruce with dark oak fences in front of it. but I just really like the style, so that's why I incorporate them in a decent number of my builds. So we're gonna get a nice big, like, quote-unquote window there, and I think that creates a really, really good effect. So then we're going to start on the roof, which we're going to have a lining of with stone brick. So I'm not sure why I'm carrying all these diamonds, by the way. And sorry, I meant cobblestone, not stone brick. So that should be a decent enough amount. So I think... yeah, okay, so I think we're going to start with stairs like that. And I'll get a decent curve set out, and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, I think we've got a really, really good curve shaped out there. I think I quite like it, and it fits, like, perfectly with what we've got built here. So I think that I'm then going to replicate the same curve on the other side. My only complaint is this bit right here, and I'm not sure what I'd change about that. Maybe bring the fence up one? I'm not sure. So I'll replicate this on the other side now. Okay, so I've got that whole roof shape set out, and I think I quite like it. I'm not too sure about the overall feel, but the way it currently is, I don't really have too many complaints about it. But then I'm thinking for the sides here, we have maybe 2 more of these windows, and then we'll have probably dark oak as the roof, just following along. So I think let's give that a go. Okay, so I've got those windows set out, and I'm now thinking that a strip of cobblestone would look quite good here. So we just bring the cobble right across. Okay, so then here we're going to have a cobblestone pillar, like, just like that one. But I think we're going to have the next one then be here, because this one is at the front here, and it'll look out of place if one of these bits is shorter than the other, which I'll show you now. So if this bit here, so we're going to have a cobble here coming up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this is 6, but then we have a cobble pillar here, then this one's 5, it won't look right. You'll be able to tell pretty quickly that there's something off about it. So I think we need our 2 cobble pillars there, and then one in the middle. So I think I'll get the cobble pillars in first, and then we'll start to do the dark oak in between. Okay, so we're now up here at the top, and I'm thinking we'll bring strip of cobblestone slabs across, and that'll be quite good. So if we come up here, and then we just bring this straight across, like so, it should fit up perfectly with the stair I've got here. Yeah, I think that'll look really, really good. So I'll get the cobble pillar on the last bit done. Okay, I've got those cobble pillars in, and now you can see what I mean about these two needing to be the same size, because if one is smaller than the other, you'll notice it. So now we're going to fill this in with dark oak, continuing the same pattern, of course. So this is why we needed a lot of dark oak, because you burn through it quickly doing stuff like this. Okay, so I'm now just placing in the very last few blocks of this, and that should be it. So let's hop down and see how we like that. Oh, I think I quite like this, yes. I think maybe a bit too much dark oak, but I'm not sure whether I want to split it up any more than that. So we got this on the front and then this on the side. I think that's really, really good. So then I'll replicate this exact same thing over on this side then. And I guess we'll be back once I've got the whole thing done. Okay, so that's this whole side done as well. So all we need is the glass panes, which I'm hoping I'm going to have somewhere down in our chests down here. So let's have a quick look for that. Okay, so I smelted up some glass and got us our glass panes, so it should be no issue at all to get those installed. And then I think that's going to be it for this entranceway exterior thing. We'll do the interior maybe next time, depending on any issues I have with the elytra goal. I'm not actually going to have enough glass, I just realised, but obviously I smelted up more than we needed, so we'll be fine. I'll sort out this last window here in a mo. So I think we're going to round this one off right here. So if you guys did enjoy, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Peace.